Hey guys, I'm Nick Chaos here with another video. It's been a little bit of a while. Last night we had the 2026 NFL Draft first round. So we ended up selecting defensive end slash outside linebacker, edge rusher, um, Akeem Messidor out of Miami. Great pass rusher, really really tough. Very versatile for him being a big guy. He's freaking huge. He's even bigger than Mac. And Mac's supposed to be our heavy rusher, our power rusher if it was in Madden terms, right? Um, with Tully being the speed rusher on the other outside. But the thing that really intrigues me here is that when the Chargers announced him, they said that he was gonna be a defensive end, but when they asked Harbaugh, he said that he could. When they asked Harbaugh, they said within what he was saying, he said that sometimes they would move him in onto the inside. So what that has me thinking is, does that take our problem from the D tackle position? Because if they're gonna work him in three different positions, which is inside linebacker, outside linebacker, and D tackle, I mean that's pretty fucking heavy for one guy. But hey, if we're gonna draft anyone, I don't remember the last time we took a pass rusher. I think the last pass rusher we took was 10 years ago, and Joey Bosa. So, I'm talking about first round wise, not first or second round wise. I know that the Chargers are very keen on drafting pass rushers in the second and third round, and then the later rounds, as you guys know, the last couple of years, ever since we've drafted even before we even drafted Bosa with the third overall pick in 2016, we were already, we had already pretty much drafted a pretty decent amount of guys at the outside line position. Jeremiah Tauchu in the second round a couple of years before that. We had taken, I believe, what's his name? Obviously Melvin Ingram a couple of years before that. So it's like, up until that, we had already decent pass rushers. But I think what the Chargers are trying to do now is reestablish that pass rush, because as of last year, yeah, we had a decent pass rush, but with Mac going down a couple of games, Tully went down a couple of games. What's his name? I think mainly our D tackles was the ones what really really suffered in. So I'm looking for the second round, either at offensive guard or even D tackle. There's still a lot of players that are left. I do think the Chargers will trade up. They traded up the last 2 seasons. Why not? This third year in a row, third time's a charm, who knows? I wouldn't say that we've gotten any type of star other than Ladd McConkey in the second round the last couple of years. Since like 2016, I can't really remember any big old stars. We had Hunter Henry in I think that same year. I think we drafted him in 2016 as well. He was okay. 2017, I can't remember where the hell we drafted in the fucking second round. I think it was Nazir Adderley. He ended up being a bust. Actually, he's back in the NFL, guys. If you guys don't know, he's actually with the Indianapolis Colts. Shout out to my good friend Eli. Hopefully you guys treat my boy right, even though I didn't like him at all, but shit, oh well. See if he does anything good with you guys. He's young still. He's only like 28, 27, so. What else? Like I said, I really do think that the Chargers will end up going offensive guard or D tackle. I think they're really trying to reestablish the whole front seven. We lost a couple people this past season. We lost a couple D tackles and Deshaun Hand. We lost what's his name, Poona Ford, and stuff like that. So, I think with us getting a D tackle, I would not mind that. But obviously, I think we need an offensive guard still. With that being said, with the 55th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, I have our Los Angeles Chargers selecting Emmanuel Pregnon, offensive guard out of Oregon. I think he's very, very, very good power blocker. He has, for a power blocker, he has really, really good footwork. His hands need a little bit of work. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at some of his video, some of his tape. They said his hands they're good, but not that good. I think his footwork is better than his hands. I think if we can get him into type, and you guys are gonna laugh at this, but you know, they do this, guys. Like, they do take these classes. A lot of offensive tackles, defensive tackles, and offensive linemen, defensive linemen will more often than not take kung fu classes. And what they do, they use that to practice their hand movement, stuff like that. So I think, you know, if we can get him into a lot of classes of hand movements where he can use his hands in different directions, different motions, I think he'll be one of the best, if not the best, offensive rookie guard this year. Now, obviously, my pick that I wanted was obviously taken by the Baltimore Ravens at pick 14, and Olai Vega Ione. Congratulations, Ione, you're the Raven. But fuck you, because you're a Raven. But yeah, y'all have a visitor, guys. Sorry for the messy kitchen, but that's my son right there. That's my boy. And yeah, I think we'll go offensive guard, to be honest, in the second round. I think we've been defense in the first round, so I think we're gonna go offensive guard in the second round, and D tackle or cornerback in this third round. Could be either or, maybe even tight end. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of stupid to go tight end again, because we picked up what's his name? That one tight end from the Ravens, and then we have Gadsden, who I'm really excited for. So yeah, we'll see, guys. As always, guys, stay classy.